And right when the first train started running in the morning, Mary stood up and said, "I've got the memorial service today, so I should get going." She put on her shoes and she was about to walk out when she turned to me.
ねえ、オカリ。ロボ眉シやっとできたんだよ。
おお、そのようだな。
I look over at the Mayuri doll on top of the fridge.
あれ、本当にもらってくれる？
そう言っただろ。心配するな。
よかった。
Harry smiled from the bottom of her heart and then said sorry for some reason. I was going to ask her what she was sorry for. By then, she waved goodbye to Dara and me and headed down the stairs.
おい、マイリー。
I leaned out the window and called out to Mayuri as she walked down the street. She turned and looked up at me.
今度またお祭り行こうな。昔みたいに。
Mayuri waved her hand as she walked away. That's nice. That's nice, man. For all that, I still don't know the reason for Mayuri's tears. At the time, I wasn't able to ask her. Only half of a day later.
この帯はどっち向きにつけるの？
こっちだにゃ。いやいや違う。そっちじゃなくて。
こうかしら。模様が逆にならない？
その模様はその向きでいいのにゃ。
ああ、なるほどね。
That afternoon, the lab members gathered at the lab to prepare for the festival. Carissa and Ferris each brought their own yukata and are getting changed behind the development room curtain, though Carissa seems to be struggling. Look, Kyouma-san, today's festival. Still early, but it's getting crowded at the shrine. I'm at the main building selling fortunes and amulets. Please drop by later. Yo, Lukaku. The more people there, the more evil energy there is. There might be some evil spirits trying to latch itself onto you. Keep Samadare at you at all times. That was a fast reply. Thank you so much, Kyouma-san. Rest assured, I will keep Samadare with me. By the way, what time are you coming by? Might be a little while. Shining Finger and Part-Time Warrior are still at work. Plus, Christina is taking forever to get her yukata. Could she be any more of a headache? Yukata? That's awesome. I've always wanted to wear one, but I'm working today, so I'm just in my Miko outfit. There's nothing shameful about wearing a Miko outfit during a festival. Save wearing yukata for another occasion. Sounds good to me. Tell everyone I said hello. Oh.
ちょっと、そこの変態。
オカリン呼んでるよ。
あんたのことだ、橋だ。
橋だ。
何？もしかして着替え手伝ってほしいの？
一歩でも入ってきたら殺すからな。
I'll kill you.
そうじゃなくって、
I'll kill you.
さっきからものすごい鼻息が聞こえてくるんだけど、変な想像してるんじゃないでしょうね。
失礼だな。僕は別に女子の着替えの音とかで興奮する趣味はないですよ。
I'll never be aroused by that, man.
絶対に嘘だ。
Come on, man. Hey, Okarin. I hear Christina and Daru having the same sort of argument they always have. When I asked her why she didn't get changed at our hotel, she said that she didn't know how to wear yukata properly. That's why Ferris is helping her get dressed. At After a while, the curtain opened and Kirisu and Fair stepped out wearing their yukata. Oh, they look cute.
Ooh.
They look cute as a fucking button, man.
浴衣に猫耳の最強コンボきたー。もえもえもえもえ。
もううるさいな。何よ岡部、ジロジロ見て。
いや、意外と似合うでもないか、クリスティーナ。
余計だっつうの。
Surprisingly, Kirisu starts picking a fight with me, but she actually looks like she's having fun. She might even be a little flattered.
でも本当に似合ってるにゃ。そうしてると生粋の日本人みたいだにゃ。
いやいやいや、生粋の日本人だから。
名前がクリスティーナなのに。
岡部のせいで本気で誤解してる人がいるんですけど。
おいこらフェイリス、クリスティーナというのはお前と同じマナだぞ。
ガンジ。
マナじゃねえ。いいフェイリスさん、この際だからきちんと説明する。よく聞いて。
Kirisu launched into a long explanation about how her name wasn't Christina, or assistant, or slub staff, or experiment nerd, or at Chandler, or Christina. I look at the two of them talking, clad in their yukata. All of a sudden, I feel lonely. I knew why. It's because I saw Robo Miyushi sitting on top of the fridge.
ルカ君の神社のお祭り。
Aww.
まゆし、本当は行きたかったな。オカリンと一緒に行きたかったな。
If Mary were here, she would be wearing yukata like the other girls, laughing and smiling. Oh, that's right. I told Mayuri that I'd take her to a festival soon. There should be one in Akihabara next month, if I remember correctly. We're gonna treat her to cotton candy or candied plums, or whatever she wants. Door to the lab open, and we all turn to look. Does it fit? Oh, hey! Wow, Moeka looks great in the yukata. There stood Moeka, dressed in yukata of her own. Yukatas do look great. I think I mentioned this during my Persona 5 live stream when it was the Fireworks Festival episode, and you know, Yosuke said he'd wear yukatas. Like, yeah, guys can wear yukatas, and I would honestly, I would try one. If I ever given the chance, I would wear a yukata.
リュウさん、素敵。
驚いたにゃ。すっごく色っぽいにゃ。
Oh, that face. With everyone's eyes on her, Moeka seems to be feeling a little unsure. She started fidgeting uncomfortably. Then she walked over to me and handed me a box. The star! It's a white cardboard box large enough to require both hands. Or wood without the handy strings wrapped around it to make it easier to hold.
なんだ？
頼まれていたもの。
というと。
It was then that I realized what it was. The only thing I'd ever asked Moeka for.
譲ってもらえたのか？
うん。開けてみて。
ああ。
Fun with the string, but eventually got the box open. Just as I thought, there was the beautiful clear star. It seemed to be made of clear arctic rather than crystal, with the rainbow reflected within it beautifully all the same.
ふにゃ。なにこれなにこれ。
すごいわ。どうしたの？
Everyone looks into the box.
クリス
What's
マ
in
ス
the
ツリーの星
box?
だ。例の遊園地の撮影で使った。
シーナさんが欲しそうだったから。へえ。
なるほど。岡部のくせに割とロマンティックなことするのね。
ロマンティック？
わざわざ頼み込んだんでしょ？まゆりにプレゼントしたいからって。
ロマンティック？
まゆりにプレゼントしたいからって。
ロマンティック？
まゆりにプレゼントしたいからって。
ロマンティック？
へえ。
そんな恥ずかしいこと俺がするわけないだろ
岡部君に頼み込まれた。
やっぱり
始圧師は余計なこと言うな。
Still, Karisu and Ferris looked at me and smiled. I also got the feeling that behind her glasses, Finger was smiling with her eyes. I heard Dara murmuring, "Nothing wrong with being a loner," to himself.
ねえ岡部、まゆりとの付き合いも長いんでしょ。そろそろいいんじゃないの？
そろそろって何がだ。
その星をプレゼントするときにさ、思い切って言っちゃいなさいよ。
だから言うって何がだ。
They're real, like, granted they do this with all of the routes that you're on to push, like, no, you love this person and such. So I get that, but they're really pushing the love with Mayuri a lot more than any of the other ones.
誰が妄想恋愛大好き子か。
They push the one with Okabe and Lukako, and then like more so with Kurisu and him, more so than any of the other. Like it's those three. Moeka and Ferris kind of had a little push, but not so much of a push. They're just kind of just like developed, I guess. Well, I guess Moeka did get a bit of a push, but.
それは僕のことですか？でも僕はフェイリスタン一筋です。
話の腰を折るな。あんたはイケメンじゃないだろ。
うは、容赦ないツッコミ来たこれ。
その男の子結構積極的だにゃ。マヨシーがオッケーしちゃったらどうするのかにゃ、キョウマは。
ふん、勝手にすればいい。マユがどう答えるかなど俺は知らん。
わあ、ステレオタイプな反応だわ。
Everyone's disappointed in him.
通りだにゃ。
単純。
Simple-minded.
もうちょっと気の利いたこと言えって感じだお。
聞こえてるぞお前ら。
聞こえるように言いました。
Point.
おほんおほん。そんなことより始圧しよ。これいくらで譲ってもらえるんだ。あんまり高いとちょっと困るんだが。
She immediately whipped out her phone to type a message. Director said it's a gift for you, Okabe-kun. She doesn't need any money.
え？でも結構高そうだぞこれ。
Director likes you and Shinya-san. When I told her it was a gift for Shinya-san, she went and used her own money to buy it. In exchange, she wants you to treat her well.
そうか。今度きちんと礼を言わないとな。
I feel like people are misinterpreting my relationship and they... Oh well. Still, I think the star is going to make Mayuri happy. She might be feeling down because she couldn't make it today, so this might be a nice gift. I'll try to give it to her tonight. I thought about how she'd react when she saw the star and smiled.
お前にも礼を言う。ありがとう。
私は何も。
いや、お前のおかげだ。撮影のことも結果的には良かった。その記念になったしな。
Last night while I was checking the photos, I sneakily saved a photo of Mayuri and I to a secret folder. Aww, good job.
それじゃディレクターに伝えとく。モデルまたやりたいって。
そこまでは言っとらん。
Knowing that director, I have a feeling she'll take Moeka seriously and reach out to me. I don't know if I could live through something so embarrassing a second time. Oh, Lukako?
Oh?
Lukako burst in the lab in full Miko attire.
Okabe-san!
Everyone was stunned to see him in such an unusual state. His normal beautiful style hair stuck to his forehead with sweat. Beneath that messy hair, his eyes are filled with desperation. The white robes he's wearing hung down over his shoulder, exposing his sweaty neck and collarbone. If he were a girl, this scene would be quite erotic, but he's a guy. The hems of his hakama, which he always keeps clean, are dirtied. Surefire sign that he ran here.
おい、ルカ子
What's going on? Is it something with Mayuri? Lukaku didn't respond. He seemed to be having trouble breathing and was panting and wheezing heavily.
ほれ、ルカ氏、水だお。
Daria retrieved water from the kitchen, giving it to Lukaku.
はい、すみません。
He finished the entire cup in one go.
ちゃんと説明しろ。一体何があった
Yeah, what's up?
それがですね。まゆりちゃんが。
What's that? What's wrong with Mayuri? Shocked by his words, I leaned in closer to Lukaku.
マユリに何かあったのか
はい。まゆりちゃんのうち、北海道へ引っ越しちゃうみたいなんです。
What?
それ、ほんとかにゃ？
Wait, is Mayuri moving too?
さっきクラスのことあったんですけど、職員室にまゆりちゃんとまゆりちゃんのお母さんがいて、先生と話してるのを聞いたって。
そんな。
I might shout in surprise. But I was relieved. I already heard about the move, and I knew that Mayuri wasn't leaving Tokyo.
オカリン、なんでそんなに落ち着いてるんだよ。
まあ、知っていたからな。安心しろ。マユリはどこにも行かない。
I told them what Mayuri had told my father.
なんだよ。びっくりして損したお。
But maybe
ル
not,
カに打て
though.
ばとんだ早とちりだにゃ。
No, maybe not. Lukaku wasn't smiling like the rest of us. Yeah, no.
でも変ですよ。まゆりちゃんのお母さんはまゆりちゃんも北海道に転校するって話してたそうです。
何？
Nani?
そう
Yep,
ね。
there it is.
確かに腑に落ちないわ。まゆりがこっちに残るとしたら、わざわざお母さんが学校へ挨拶に行くものかしら。
Whatever Lukaku was saying suddenly hit me like a ton of bricks. Something's wrong. Strange. Took out my cell phone and tried to call Mayuri. She was moving.
お客様のおかけになった番号は電波の届かないところにあるか電源が入っていないためかかりません。お客様のおかけ
She's
になっ
not
た
going
番号
to
は
the service. She's actually moving. Damn it, her phone is off.
でも、確かにマユリから聞いたんだ。北海道へは行かないって。
本当のこと言おうとしても言えなかったんじゃないの？
どうして？
もしも私がまゆりならやっぱり言えないかもしれない。
Right.
だからなぜこんな大事なことをマユリが俺に黙ってるわけがない。
あんたさ、まゆりをいつまで子供だと思ってるの
Krisa looked me straight in the eyes and asked her question calmly and softly. There was no anger in her voice.
彼女だってね、女の子らしい悩みをたくさん持ってるに決まってるわ。もしまゆりが
That's
本
why
当
she
の
was
ことを
crying,
話した
because
ら
she was moving.
あんたどうする？引き止めるでしょ？
それはそうだ。
だから話せなかった。違う？好きな人に行くなって言われたらどうしていいかわからなくなっちゃう。だから
Slumped back and fell into the sofa. Stunned, I dropped a box containing the star on the floor. Didn't even have it. They didn't mean to pick it up. Struggled for words. Here, just want to leave. It's not unreal. she will leave someday too. I'll always welcome her to the lab. Still, whenever she gets the chance to come back to Japan, she's welcome. We've known that from the start. We've always known, even if we try not to talk about it. But Mayuri's different. Mayuri's the one person I thought would never leave me. I thought she'd always be here, smiling at my side. But she's my hostage.
どこにも行かせないぞ。連れてなんて行かせない。まゆりは俺の人質だ。人体実験の生贄なんだ。
まゆし、これからもずっとオカリンの人質でいられたらいいな。オカリンがおじいちゃんになって、まゆしがおばあちゃんになっても人質でいられたらいいな。
I still want to be your hostage. Her tears last night, the strange things she's been saying, and her sad-looking smile. I finally understood them all.
でもロボまゆしも早く完成させたいんだ。
That's why.
やけにこだわってるんだな。
That's why too. That's why.
いない時でもね。
The
ロボ
Robo
まゆし
Mayushi.
がそばにいればオカリンが楽しいかなと思って。
So I stood up and took the doll that looked just like Mayuri from the top of the refrigerator. Oh, looks just like her. Press the bottom of her back.
オカリンおはよう。今日も元気かな。ねえねえオカリン、寂しい時はいつでもロボまゆしにお話ししてね。どんなことでも聞いてあげるのです。悲しいことがあったら笑うといいよ。笑うとね、悲しいのなんてみんな吹き飛んじゃうんだ。
All the messages Mayuri called her words of support for me. They keep me company when she's gone.
どうするの岡部。
どうするって。お前自分で言っただろう。俺が止めたらまゆりは迷うって。迷うから本当のことが話せなかったんじゃないかって。だったら俺はあいつを迷わせたくない。
それは違う。違うよ。
Ferris rushed over to me and looked into my eyes.
それでもね、引き止めてほしいよ、女の子は。
引き止めてほしい。その結果がどうなるとしても。
くそー、かっこいいセリフをフェリスタンに取られたのだぜ。
あんたが言ったらキモいだろ、今のは。
岡部君、これ。
Is it the star? Moeka picked up the box holding the Christmas star and handed it to me.
椎名さんに渡してあげて。
Right.
Moeka.
I looked from person to person to lab. Each one gave me a nod of approval. There it is. I was like, I'm not hearing the laugh. What the fuck? But there it was.
確かに。Hououin Kyoumaともあろうものが
Hououin Kyouma.
人質を逃がすとは何たる失態か。それではこのラボの統制が取れぬわ。しかもあいつは秘密を知りすぎている。たやすく解放するわけにはいかん。
その通りだにゃ。マユシーを生贄にして京馬への愛と情熱で燃え盛る四天使をこの地上に呼び覚ますんだにゃ。
愛と情熱ではない、異形と崇拝だ。
はいはいはい、何でもいいからさっさと行ってこい。
Greasy put her hand together against my back and shoved me towards the door. Go after her, you bastard! Holding the box Moeka had given me, I ran out into the dusk. I was running to the only place I thought she could be. My heart is beating out of my chest, and I have a throbbing pain in my side. I'm completely out of breath, and any attempts to fill my lungs are a challenge. I kept tripping over my own feet, as if my body refuses to obey me. Uh-oh. Tripped over something and fell into the ground, protecting this box with my arms. My forearm and hand landed hard on the asphalt, and pain shot through my body. Damn it! Stood up, tried to shake off the pain, started running again. Sign 2. Based on what Lukaku said, after Mayuri and her mom visited the school, probably went to her grandma's memorial service. If that's the case, then Mayuri has to be there. It's a place that Mayuri and I can never forget. And the promised land where I made her my hostage. I was about to say that's probably where she's at, but again, who knows if the memorial thing was real. She's not here. Anywhere. There's a stick of incense still burning in front of her grandma's gravestone. And gently colored flowers laid on top of it. Whenever she came here, she would talk to her deceased grandmother. She talked for a long, long time, all by herself. So I thought that she had to be here. Okay, time to head to her house. When I turned around to do so, I heard someone quietly sneeze. Oh, Mayuri. I looked over to see someone crouching behind a bush and a short distance from the graveyard. Illuminated by the sunset, I could see her shadowy clearly defined on the ground. She only put the box down on Mayuri's grandmother's gravestone, then walked over to the tree. When the shadow moved in and attempted to escape my sight, it was nothing but wasted effort.
Oi, Mayuri.
Mayuri? Aww. I think this one's going to be my favorite ending.
Oh my.
It's so far my favorite route. Mary stuck her head out from behind the bush, looking sheepish.
あのね、違うよ。隠れてたわけじゃないの。
じゃあ、何してたんだ？
その。
When I got close to her, she turns her back to me. I only saw her face for a second, but I could tell that she'd been crying for a long time. Her eyes were red, and I could see streaks of tears running down her face. Just seeing her like that hurts my heart.
泣いてたのか？
Hurts my heart too, man.
泣いてないよ。
Mary sniffed, still not looking at me.
泣いてないもん。
Don't I? Come to think of it, this was a lot like our conversation last night. Didn't know why she was crying then, so I just kept on asking.
オカリンこそ、こんなところで何してるの？お祭りに行かなくていいの？
俺か？俺はな。お前を困らせに来たんだ。
Mary turned for a moment and gave me a dubious look. She quickly turned back away from me to hide her face. Just kept talking to her back.
なまゆり。恥ずかしくて今まで聞けなかったが、あの時のこと、お前は覚えてるか？
あの時？
ここでお前を人質にした日のことだ。
Her shoulders began to shake a little.
あの日は雨が降っててさ、お前は青い傘を差してたよな。俺がいくら声をかけても、お前はじっと空を見つめているだけで何も答えてくれなかった。俺は自分が歯がゆくて歯がゆくて、でもどうすることもできなくて、ただお前のそばに立っていた。そのうちにさ、雲の切れ間から光が降り注いできたよな。
Man, his voice is very soft in this, or is that just my headphones?
マユリが吸い込まれてしまうと
It
思っ
might
たよ。
just be my headphones.
マユリが
Kind of like cancel,
どこかに
not
消えてしまう
canceling
と
out fully, but like it's still making it
本気
quiet.
で思ったよ。
So that could be the reason. So it does sound a little louder.
だからあの時俺はこう言ったんだ。どこにも行かせない。連れてなんて行かせない。お前は俺の人質だ。どこにも逃がさないからなって。
She's my hostage.
その気持ちは今でも変わらない。
I heard her gasp quietly. She seemed to finally understand why I ran so hard to get here. Every time she's about to say something, she stops herself again and again. And finally, with her back still turned towards me, she shakily starts talking.
そっか、バレちゃったんだ。失敗。まゆし、人質からの大脱出作戦だったのにな。
Aww. This is so heartwarming, somewhat. Mary stopped talking and looked up to the sky. The sky was granted from azure to crimson. The clouds looked like they were ready for fall, which was a little sad. That's right. Summer's coming to an end.
あのね、マユシーは思うんだ。マユシーが人質じゃなくても、ラボにはクリスちゃんもいるし、ダル君もルカ君もフェリスちゃんもスズさんもマイカさんも
Suzu-san.
みんな
Moeka-san.
いるよ。だからオカリンはもうマユシーが人質じゃなくても大丈夫なんだよ。
Her shoulders shook. I realized that she was doing everything she could to fight back her tears. Don't do that,
マ
Mayuri.
ユシー、とっても嬉しいな。みんながオカリンを大好きで、オカリンもみんなが大好き
Everyone
で、
likes you.
一緒にニコニコ笑ってるのを見ると、とっても嬉
That's
しい
so
な。
true.
だからね、オカリンはもう大丈夫だよ。
Daijoubu, Okarin.
マユシーがいなくてもみんなと仲良く。
そんなことを言うな。
I couldn't take it any longer. I grabbed Mayuri's shoulders. I turned her around to face me and then held her in my arms. Oh, look at that, precious child. In my arms, Mayuri jumped with surprise. Seemingly forgetting that she was about to cry, she looks up at my face. Her eyes widen.
かりん。
ラボメンたちは確かに大事な仲間だ。あいつらがいれば楽しい。それは間違いない。
That's for sure.
でもな、そこにはまゆりがいなきゃダメなんだ。まゆりがそばにいるから俺はいつでも笑っていられるんだ。俺はバカだ。こんな簡単なことに、こんな大事なことに今まで気づかなかったなんて。あの日お前をここで抱き留めた時、あれだけ強く思ったのに、お前を失いたくないって願ったのに、なのにいつの間にかお前がそばにいるのが当たり前になって、いつもそばにいるんだと勝手に思い込んで。
おかりん。
でもまだ手遅れじゃない。お前はまだここにいる。行くな、まゆり。俺のそばからどこにも行くんじゃない。
でも
お前の親には俺が頼む。ダメだと言われても土下座でも何でもして俺が頼む。だからどこへも行くな。俺はお前にそばにいてほしいんだ。
I held Mayuri tight as I make my plea. She hesitates for a moment, her small form slowly relaxing and into me.
お前は大切な人質だ。ずっとずっと大切な人質だ。
ずっとっていつまで？
I look down at her. I see the reflection of my face in her teary dark blue eyes.
いつまでもだ。
マユシーが大学生になっても、
おう、
OL さんになっても、
Mm-hmm.
おう、
お嫁さんに行く時でも。
おう。
それじゃあマユシーはおかりんのお嫁さんにしかなれないね。
There it is.
そうだ。
That's right.
年を取って死ぬまでお前は俺と一緒にいればいい。
Oh, Mayuri! My child! Tears began to flow down Mayuri's face. As they fell from her face, they caught the color of the sunset.
マユシーね、おかりんのこと好きだったよ。昔から大好きだったよ。だからクリスチャンがラボに来てオカリンと仲良くなってとっても嬉しいんだけど、なぜだか寂しかったの。
Right.
オカリンは
This also plays into a critical role in Steins Gate and Steins Gate 0.
胸が苦しかったの。そんな自分がとっても嫌だった。なのにどうしてもダメだったの。
I had no idea that she felt so conflicted over this. I didn't even think about how she might have felt. How long are you going to keep thinking of Mayuri as a child? Chris's voice kept echoing in my head.
だからね、神様がマユシーに罰を与えてオカリンのそばにいられなくなっちゃったってそう思ってたんだ。
マユリ。
I held her tight once more again, and she hugs me back.
どこにも行きたくないよ。
大丈夫だ。俺が絶対にお前を行かせない。
Right.
おかえり。
Or my hostage. Yuri.
ごめんな。
That's
気
right.
づいてやれなくて
Cry.
ごめんな。
I shook her head as I said this. She nodded her head again and again as she cried onto my chest.
落ち着いたか？
大丈夫。
Aww. Miri and I had been holding each other for a while. We finally separated and stood together beneath the dusk sky. Miri says she's fine, but she's still sniffing. Kind of new to this sort of situation, so I have no idea how to calm down a crying girl.
そうだ。
Ran over to Mayuri's grandmother's gravestone and grabbed the box. When I returned, I handed it to Mayuri.
これ。
She's still teary-eyed and looks up at me like she's embarrassed. Just looking at her face makes my heart throb.
お前にプレゼントだ。
プレゼント？
いいから開けてみろ。
うん。
Oh, come on. Mayuri slowly opens the box. Please don't be shattered. Good, it's not. Mayuri's tear-stained face suddenly light up and shine.
これ？
She looks at me surprised. I smile and nod.
箱から出してみるといい。
Mayuri delicately removed the star from the box. Her tiny hands can just barely hold it.
すごい。すごい。
She raises the star and looks at the sky through it. Light sparkled and shone and lit Mayuri's face, endlessly overlapping each other.
見てオカリン。お星様がいっぱいだよ。
I moved my face close to hers and I looked through the stars together. There's no still now. The star stuff is filled with star-shaped crystals that reflect light themselves. This must be to make that effect more beautiful.
きれい。
Mayuri said, enraptured.
ああ、綺麗だ。
I responded. With our cheeks touching, we stared up the darkening sky.
なあ、まゆり。俺はずっと思ってた。お前が空へ手を伸ばして何かを掴もうとするたびに思ってた。まゆりは一体何を望んでいるんだろう。まゆりが望んでいるものを俺は手に入れてやることができないんだろうかってな。でもやっと一つ手に入れたよ。天の星には到底及ばないけど、今はこれで許してくれよな。
Mayuri blushed and shook her head.
まゆしいね。もういいんだ。天のお星様よりもずっと素敵なものをもらったから。
Yeah, she's got
やっと
that.
自分のお星様を掴むことができたから。
Yeah. She said that, then suddenly she holds your hand, right? 100% CGs. Aww. Her face bright red, she touches her lips to mine. I didn't even have time to think about how incredible this was. Okay, this being the final one that you get makes it all worthwhile. As this also being the final CG makes this worthwhile. Didn't have time to think about how incredible this was. Soft feeling of her lips on mine. I believe it was the first kiss. They first kissed the both of us. So strangely awkward and ungainly. And so incorrect that it makes me blush. It was a kiss that let us finally convey our feelings to each other. The sweetness of the kiss travels from my lips and fills my heart with something warm and gentle. I realized just how much I loved her. After all these years. When our lips parted, we blushed and quickly avoided direct eye contact. Mary looked at the ground and touched her fingers to her lips. Then her eyes suddenly opened wide and she began panicking. She's so cute.
でかい声で言うな。恥ずかしいだろ。
だってキスなんだよ。
We kissed!
それがなんだ。
This is actually also, if you think about it, this is also the only route where they ever kiss. With Okabe ever kisses one of the girls. This is the only route, too. So, this being as like a quote-unquote true ending probably is very fitting. The third date on, start laughing in surprise.
あのスイーツかっこ笑い目。
She must have read that in some ridiculous magazine. How could she force those rules on poor innocent Mayuri? She told her that how much more magazines knowledge has she indoctrinated her with. The modern woman can be a frightening creature. I'm still missing number 2. Is that the only one I'm missing? Oh no, I'm missing all those too, but maybe those are ones I'll get once I unlock once I finish this, because it seems like some stuff unlocks once afterwards. So what's number 2, I wonder?
いいか、信じるなマユリ。あいつは天才だが、こういうことに関してはただの妄想垂れ流し厨房でしかない。
そうなの？
Really?
ああ、だからその3回目とかは関係ない。安心していいぞ。
Okay. Aw, but you're so cute. Mary seemed to calm down a little. But then she frowned and looked concerned.
どうしよう。安心したらその。
We did it again. She looked around and blushed. If you fucked me, Okarin, fuck me hard. Drew her hand closer to mine and I kissed her this time. I want you to fuck me, Jerry. Fuck me, Jerry. It was a longer and gentler kiss than the last one. Aww.
これでいいか。
Did you make love to me? Man, just thinking about that. It's just, Mary looked away from me as if trying to hide. I couldn't see her face, but I'm positive she's bright red. It was so cute that I couldn't help but stroke her hair again. It's not that I hear her say something very quietly.
まゆしね。おかりんのこと
Uh-huh.
大好きだよ。
Aw.
これからもずっとずっと大好きだよ。
ああ。俺も好きだ。
Then we kissed for a third time. The star in my Yuri's hand glittered with the light of the disappearing sunset.